Hello, I wanted to very quickly do a demo for you just to show you how we are offline enabling ArcGIS named users within our applications. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to load a web page here. This is an application that we've built which provides widgets, offline enabled widgets. As you load the application, what you'll see is you'll need to sign into ArcGIS online. So if you're a named user, this application actually will allow you to log into your account to see those layers that are private layers. In this case we've got one layer which you just showed, which is a private layer, and that's that point data there, not the star data. So this application supports named users. You'll need to log in with your account to actually access this application. So what are we looking at on the screen? Anyone that hasn't seen this, let me just walk through this application that we've built. This is a widget-based application which is offline enabled, so it runs across all platforms, all devices, so smartphones, tablets, Windows, BlackBerry, iOS, Android. It runs across all devices and all types. It's a widget-based model, so it's a framework. It's based on the configurable map viewer, and we drop these widgets into the application. Let me very quickly show you a couple of the widgets. This is our offline base maps. This allows us to see base map data offline. I'm just going to load the streets data. So this is a dynamic download. We're just pulling tiles over the internet and we're downloading it onto a database on the device. So we've got the streets data we're looking at here. We'll also get the imagery as well. So this is satellite imagery. So what we've done there is we've actually copied that data to a database. In this case it's IndexedDB on the device itself. I'm using my laptop here, but again it could be any device. Let's go ahead and go offline. So this is an online offline button here. We'll click that button. We'll just zoom out slightly. You can see that data. So we've got the base map data and we've got the 2 point feature layers that I mentioned, the private and the public. And we can go ahead and do a number of things here. We can use the various tools that we've got in offline mode, and the tools we have here are, let's just walk through the widgets. There's a layers list, so we can see that that private data, which I've actually called test, is that data. This is the wells data, and we've got a number of other layers that we've actually got listed here. We can turn those on and off. We've got a draw widget. This is the classic draw widget that you've seen in many ArcGIS applications, so we can actually do some markup on the map. We've got an editor widget. We can actually start editing, so any feature layers which are editable, we can go ahead and edit those in both offline and online modes. We can add attachments as well. So that's another widget. We've got bookmarks, we've got a measurement widget. Let me just drag that one out. This is rather a cool feature of this. So you can drag that widget out. You can click on, let's click on the ruler tool and we'll just mark, double click, and we've got, that's a mile. So that's a nice tool to use. We'll just drop that back into the left hand side there. Again, we're working in offline mode here, so this is now working without connectivity to the internet. What else did I want to show you? We can switch the base map. So I showed you we downloaded that satellite imagery. Let's go look at that satellite imagery. Again, that's being pulled from a database on the device, and we can zoom in and see that we've got that data stored locally. So we can view that data when we're in disconnected or poorly connected areas. I always mention poorly connected. So often we find ourselves, if we're outdoors, in areas which we may have a Wi-Fi connection on our phone, or a 3G or 4G connection on our phone or tablet, but it's slow. This enables you to work just the normal speeds if you have a very fast connection, because all that data is coming from the local device, from that local database. So there's the satellite imagery. One other thing I wanted to show you, we've got forms data as well. We're approached a lot of times to say, we go out, we do inspections for example, we need to generate a form, and that form then needs to be in PDF and sent to somebody. Well, let's imagine that we're actually out there, we don't have connectivity, we have a custom form, and we've got one here, and we can actually in offline mode fill out that form about the inspection for example, generate a PDF, drop that on the device, and then when we go back online we can send that to our manager or interested parties, distribute that any which way we want, maybe print it. So custom forms are all supported here. So this is a super flexible application which is widgets based and works online, offline, and supports named users in the ArcGIS world. Thanks for watching.